Happy day, happy life, happy Monday, March 30th. And it is a happy day. And no matter what the appearances are, there's all sorts of good emerging. And we're joining together in meditation today to be a contribution to that emerging good. This last week for me has been all about self-love and self-appreciation. And that really came out of what was happening for me, which was a lot of self-recrimination around not doing all the things that I, had committed to do during this recess, right? During this retreat, during this intermission. I, of course, as always, overcommitted myself. So I said, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to work, and I'm going to get all these things done for work, and then I'm going to do this extra course, and I'm going to read, and I'm going to work out, and I'm going to la 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 la, and meditate more often, and then when I found that I was barely keeping up with my regular practice, right, like just my regular meditation and movement, etc., then I realized, like, oh, I overcommitted, and I was beating myself up for it. And so I really wanted to anchor into self-love and appreciation no matter what. Like, the only way that I'm going to actually accomplish the things that I want to accomplish is when I'm in a state of self-love and self-acceptance. Like, accept myself just as I am, accept my stomach just as it is, accept the habit that came back just as it is. I think it's super important that we love ourselves, because that's the only way we can break this cycle of old repetitive behaviors and thought patterns that keep outpicturing with us. So this is one of the self-love and self-acceptance is the key for me, and I want to invite that awareness into your consciousness, that today can be not only a meditation on self-love and self-acceptance. We're going to do that through our heart. But I also want to point out that we typically, self-judgment, self-recrimination, opinions and judgments about ourselves usually live in the lower chakras, right? Chakras 1, 2, and 3. And then, chakras 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are really more connected to the divine. And so when we're living in these lower chakras, we are drawing energy in from the field. It's lower thought forms, lower vibrational frequencies. When we are living from the heart chakra up, when we've integrated this whole system, chakras 1 through 8, and chakra 9 is above there, and chakra 10, or chakra 11 is around us, and chakra 10 is 2 feet below us in the earth. When we've integrated our whole chakra system, we are generating an electromagnetic field. We are generating a field of love that is not only palpable in the feeling, but it's palpable, it's measurable scientifically. So in this heart opening, heart resonance meditation, focused on self-love and self-appreciation, we are also going to be contributing to the field. We're going to be living in the upper rooms, as they used to say. Come to the upper rooms of the mansion, right? We're going to be living in the upper rooms of the mansion of our soul. And in that way, we will be a contribution to the field. So we're not only, we say here at Rythmia, when you heal yourself, you heal the world. If you want to heal your relationship with your mother or your father or your kid or your husband or your wife, heal yourself. And here we have that same opportunity. As we focus on self-love and self-acceptance, focusing that energy and attention in our heart space, we will be lighting up the upper chakras in the upper rooms of our consciousness, and we will then begin to be an energetic contribution to the field. So healing ourselves is healing the field. Healing ourselves is healing the world. Healing the field is healing the world. We're contributing. So I just want to thank you all for joining us on this beautiful meditation. Really quickly, a recap for those who just joined. Today's meditation is a heart-centered meditation, and it is based on self-love and self-acceptance. For everything as it is, just as we are. And we'll be focusing on the heart chakra. And when we focus on the heart chakra and focus that energy there, we're opening up the gateway from the lower chakras to the upper chakras. We're opening up that floodgate and allowing that energy to rise, the Kundalini rising, all of the energy rising, and we then become a huge toric field, a huge field of energy being expressed through the channel, the central channel of our body. So let's take a few minutes. We're going to start here with a little opening evocation and dip into meditation. So let's close our eyes. I just want to say how grateful I am to be here with you all. And let's make sure our legs are uncrossed and our hands uncrossed, our hands perhaps in the upright position, or we're sitting up like noble beings, the noble sentient gods and goddesses that we are. And so our posture is erect but not rigid. Our hands are upright on our lap in the receptive position. Our shoulders are down a little bit, so our chest is out, our heart is open. Feet on the floor. And begin to place your awareness on your heart, the center of your chest. And just begin to breathe in and out of this heart space. In and out. Breathing in and out of the heart. And place your awareness on the heart. Where your awareness goes, your energy flows. Continue to place your awareness on your heart. Breathing in and out. Feel your heart begin to expand just by placing your awareness on it. Feel the energy center. Become aware of it. Pay attention to it. Be interested in it. What is the vibration of that energy center in your body? Can you feel it expanding? With each in-breath and out-breath, continue to breathe through your heart space. Bring to your awareness a time when you felt unconditional love. This means that you were loved just for being you. You didn't have to do anything. You didn't have to get good grades or do a good job on an assignment or project or chores. You did nothing to receive this love. This love was just showered upon you, just for you being you. It could be the love of a parent, a grandparent. It could be the love of an animal, a pet. It could be the love you felt in ceremony from the mother. Have you felt unconditional love? Have you had a tryst with the divine? And you felt so loved that there was nothing you could do that would ever, ever, ever put you outside of that love. Nothing that you could do. Feel that. I want you to feel that right now in your heart. Bring that moment, a time in nature perhaps. Bring that moment to your awareness. Unconditional love. Allow it to expand in your heart space. And now, as I snap my fingers, we're going to magnify that love, that feeling of unconditional love. We're going to multiply it by an order of 10. Feel it expand. Unconditional love, just love beyond imagination. Feel it growing in your heart. Your heart space is expanding. It's overflowing the banks of your body, the outline of your body. It's overflowing into the room. And now as I snap my fingers, we're going to multiply it by 50. Feel that love expanding. Expanding beyond your home, beyond your apartment, outside the building. It's expanding, this love. This love is expanding. And now, when I snap my fingers, multiply that by 100. Feel that love just moving, rolling over your state, over the country, wrapping the world. It's just expanding out of your heart. This unconditional love that you feel. This is the love of complete acceptance, the love of self. There's nothing that you can do that would put you outside of this love. And this is the love that we must have for ourselves, no matter what our apparent transgressions, failings, shortcomings, all the ways in which we can find fault within ourselves. We just love ourselves and accept ourselves like we were accepted, that in that moment that we remembered, that tryst with the divine, the love of a pet, the love of a grandparent, a moment of connection in nature. We anchor into that love. And allow it to fill us. Complete self-love, complete self-acceptance. Just a few more minutes in the silence. How good it is to be in the silence. I'm going to ask my sister Sylvia to join me in the silence right now. unconditional love, total self-love, total self-acceptance. And so it is in this vibration of self-love and self-acceptance, the love of the divine for us that we must have for ourselves, that I give thanks. I begin in the high vibratory frequency of gratitude. For gratitude is the emotional signature that something is already complete. We rejoice in its completion, so it's already done, and therefore gratitude is the signature of it's already done. So we begin in gratitude, gratitude for our lives, gratitude for these precious moments together, gratitude for this place called Rythmia, where so much transformation and awakening has occurred. Grateful for all the spiritual centers all over the world, for Agape and all the many other places where light workers and light warriors come to awaken to their potential, awaken to their life purpose. I'm grateful for all the teachers in my life and in your life. Think about all the people that taught us, that are here to guide us, the ancestors. We give thanks for all the ways in which we're guided, all the times we can look back at our life and see, oh, there was something guiding me and protecting me there, boy. How grateful I am. Grateful for our health. That's right. For health is an innate quality. No matter what the physical appearances are, we give gratitude for our innate perfection of health, the perfection that's at the center of every atom of our being. And we now welcome that health to outpicture in our physical body temple. So we give thanks for it. It's already done. This is the feeling tone we must generate in order to be a contribution to the field. And from this gratitude, I recognize that there's only one source, one life, one power, only one power. There's only one source and fountain of life that gives life to all. In fact, it is not in everything. Everything is in it. Everything is in God. Everything is in the power of the universal loving intelligence and beauty. We are in it. I am in it. You are in it. We're living and moving and having our beingness in it. Not separate from it. One with it. We're in it, and it is everything we are. So in that realization, I know that this is a day of releasing fear, releasing doubt, releasing any lower thought forms that would hinder or block the full expression of the divine flowing through each one of us, knowing that this is a day of opening up to more good, more life, more love than we have ever imagined, that each one is coming to a deep realization that we are open and available to more good than we have ever manifested, created, or experienced before. That everything always works out for us, that we live and move and have our beingness in a friendly universe that is constantly conspiring on our behalf. That we are loved and adored beyond imagination. Each one loved and adored beyond imagination. That in the course of this time together, we are constantly being led to an ever-increasing good. It just keeps spiraling up. An ever-increasing good, an ever-widening field of awareness. Our consciousness continues to expand in an ever deeper connection with the source of all of life, the fountain, the font from which we drink. We drink from a deep well together. We drink together, brothers and sisters, from this well. It nourishes us. It rejuvenates us as we dip into meditation. It fulfills us. It brings us peace. We are open to that peace now. We're open to that wisdom now. We are open to that fulfillment now. We are open to that renewing now. It renews our soul. It renews our life. It renews our body. We are rejuvenated in this time together. How how good it is to know that all needs are met. Right now, right this moment, all of our needs are met. Right this moment, you have Wi-Fi. Right this moment, you have a time to sit and listen to a meditation. Right now, there's a chair supporting you, or the floor is supporting you. Right now, you have everything you need. Right now. How good it is in that gratitude to recognize that right now I'm okay. Right now it's all right. Right now I have everything I need. We allow that realization to grow into the next moment, as we build a foundation and consciousness of all needs met. All our needs are met. All of our physical needs, all of our emotional needs, all of our spiritual and mental needs met. All of our subtle bodies are in alignment with this truth that there is a fundamental order and harmony and balance to the universe, and it is unerring, without mistake. We now allow that unerring order and harmony and balance to emerge and express itself through us. And everything in our lives comes into order, comes into alignment with that unerring order and harmony and balance. Right now, your physical body is in alignment with unerring order, harmony, and balance. Right now, your mental body is in alignment, peace, clarity, tranquility. Right now, the emotional body, joy, happiness. Right now, the mental body, the physical body, the spiritual body, all in alignment. Everything is working together for our good. It's so good to step into these deep realizations, these deep truths with you right now. To know this truth beyond the shadow of a doubt, that all is well, all will be well, no matter what the circumstances, no matter what the appearances. We anchor into a deeper truth and allow that truth to come forth in our awareness so powerfully that we are a contribution of that vision into the field, creating heaven on earth right now. We create it, heaven on earth right now. We're creating it together through unconditional love of self and full self-acceptance. So grateful, so thankful. I release this word. I rejoice in its fulfillment. I give thanks in its completion. And I know that it is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. Amen. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. And I thank you all so much for joining us today. And I'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock Pacific time. This week, I'm going to bring on some guest meditators. So get ready. There might be some surprise meditators coming on. Some people you don't want to miss. So looking forward to seeing you back here again tomorrow, every day, Monday through Friday. Rise up, Rythmia's daily meditation. Much love, peace, and blessings. Thank you all so much.